Hi, everybody. This is Shannon McNally, and I'm answering your questions about the Waylon Sessions today. And our first question is from Matthew in Tennessee. And he asks, the Waylon Sessions is fantastic. Thank you. It stirs me on different levels. How long did you sit on this idea? Was it something you wanted to do since you entered music? And or at what point did you realize I can make this happen? I can say that's got two answers. Some things you want to do so much your whole life that you never even verbalize them because it seems like a fantasy or like make-believe or, just one of those things that maybe sounds unrealistic onto the rational side of your mind. So Waylon would come up, he clocks in on that side of things. He's always stuck out to me, him and Willie Nelson, since I was a little kid, watching, the Dukes of Hazzard. As silly as that show was, you got to remember I was 6 or 7 years old, so my mother had the same car. It was green, but she had a 1968 Dodge Charger, and which is the General Lee without a paint job. And anyway, so Waylon's always sort of been in that, tickle spot, but I had the idea in a very real way, maybe a month before we went in to do the record. I had come into contact with a new company called Blue Rose, and the guy that runs that company, his name's Joe Paletto, and he was a bit of a visionary and patron of the arts type of fella, and asked me, what would you do if you could do anything? And I didn't even think about it. Waylon Jennings just popped out of my mouth. So it really happened really fast from that point on, which is sort of miraculous, because in all of the other records I've ever made in my entire life, all 13 of them, took years of plotting and planning and waiting and saving and raising the money and all this stuff. And let's say from the realistic idea of doing this record to hit and record probably took about a month.